YouTube. I'm back. Haven't done a video in a few weeks. Been really busy doing a lot of well, I'll get into it. So last video I mentioned that my girlfriend had some surgery. It was to remove a mass that she had in her abdomen, and after a few weeks they gave us the biopsy results, and it ended up being positive. So basically it's right now just ovarian cancer. She still has to get another test done for just to make sure it's not in her GI. So like endoscopy and colonoscopy, they have to get that biopsy as well. But that kind of threw a wrench on our whole plans to move to Arizona for me to go to school there. So I'm sticking around San Diego, and we actually we're getting married 2 weeks from right now. And so right now we're on our way to Point Loma, Sunset Cliffs, to take some pictures. I'm bringing the bike along. She's actually in the car in front of me, and we have a photographer, and he'll take some picture of us. I guess he's gonna include the bike somehow, and we'll see how that goes. You know, it's so funny how the original plan was to get married, move to Arizona, basically. That was it. Like just a quick sign the paperwork and you know, GTFO. But now it's become like this whole fucking thing. From a little wedding, now it's a fucking big ass thing that man, I had no idea was gonna be this stressful. So I've been just really stressing out over trying to make sure the people that needed to be invited got invited, and now we gotta make sure that there's enough room, there's enough food, there's enough drink. Yeah, so I decided to just motovlog our way there, since I did mention earlier videos that I would try to head to different San Diego spots. Sunset Cliffs is one of the premier locations here. So yeah, as far as my plans now, basically we're gonna be staying at her parents' house. They have two rooms there, and we'll basically take them and just try to make a little home there. I thought it was better that we stayed with her family, since she will be getting chemotherapy, and she'll be that shit's tough, you know. So she'll probably need to be, you know, taken care of the whole time. As far as me with the bikes, I mean, I really wanted to go to school, but I found some alternatives. There's a shop here in National City Motorsports, and they said, yeah, just come by, hang out anytime you like. So I figure I'll come by and just be like a shop rat, and maybe they'll just let me watch them do things and learn a bit about parts and certain maintenance things. And in my garage we currently have a fucked up Yamaha, what is it, YX600, the Radian. I'm gonna try to fix that up and maybe make like a tracker or something. I really like the looks of the trackers. It's a big engine too, 600, air cooled. The only problem is that it's in fucking pieces. One drunk night, all my buddies and I, we got together and we're like, oh, let's just take it apart so we can see what's up with engines and shit. So that's what we did, and now we've got fucking bolts and a bunch of different shit laying everywhere. So I have to put the puzzle back together. I have to go buy, buy some gaskets, you know. Mainly it just needs to be, you know, cleaned up. The right screws need to be found and put where they belong. Replace the gaskets. What are these fucking things? The shim? Fuck. I have to Google it every fucking time. like these little like medallion looking things, little magnets that go on the head. I'm not a mechanic, guys. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But anywho, those motherfuckers got all mixed up. So now either I have to buy a whole set, or I was reading online that you can use a caliper and measure them out. You know, clean and lube up the rest of the engine and try to put it back together, see if it fires up. And if it doesn't, then we do something else. That's kind of how I learned stuff. Recently learned all about carburetors just by taking one apart, change out all the seals, little gaskets, and I actually made my friend's bike work again by, I mean, I didn't do much. I just changed out the seals because it was leaking gas out of it. But you know, little things like that, they motivate you when you put in the work and then it ends up working out. It's always nice. It's such a funny thing. Fucking life. I have thyroid cancer and my fiance just happens to get ovarian cancer right before we get married. Fucking crazy ass fucking world or life we live, you know? Sometimes it's just unfair, but you know, in the end, I feel that all this shit just ends up making us a lot stronger than most people. And that's what is the difference between us, the cancer patients, and the rest of everybody. But you know, even now then, everybody's getting cancer. And you know, a lot of people say, oh, it's our diet. And yes, that does have a lot to do with it. We eat so much shit. We put so many carcinogens in our body. There's so much shit we put on our skin. There's so much crap out there. I think maybe it's our technology nowadays that allows us to locate or diagnose these problems that we weren't able to do before. So maybe that's why we think there's so much of it now. Maybe it was always around. People were just fucking dropping dead. And it was, you know, just people fucking die, you know? Because some cancers just take years and years and years and years and you didn't even fucking know it's there. And you can die of something else, you know? And then some other cancers just fucking go run through you, you know? Multi-organ ones, you know? One thing about my thyroid shit, they have to drop my thyroid levels and it makes me so slow. I'm a little slower than usual. My reflexes, everything just slows down. Not ridiculous because I'm still young. You know, if I was in my 60s and I would just be fucking bedridden, I would think, but I'm still kind of young. I still managed to get myself up in the morning and go to work and do stuff. This is called Sunset Cliffs. This is where I guess we're gonna set up somewhere around here, put the bike. I guess we might be able to put the bike up on the sand. I'm not sure. I don't want to drop it though. Fucking cyclist. Who do you think you are? What gives you the right? Michael Scott. This would be a nice road if the fucking roads weren't shit. On a positive note, San Diego's gonna get some bands in. This is always a good part about living here. Music. One of my favorite bands, Authority Zero from Arizona. They're supposed to come next month to, I think, Brick by Brick or something. I don't know. And Metallica's coming in August. And some other stuff in the summer. It's always a blast. So that's it. We just got done doing our little photo shoot. I was actually able to get the bike out onto the to the sand. And as soon as I brought the bike back out, park ranger came out, and he didn't see me, so I got lucky there. Just as the bike was out, so that was lucky. So we got some shots on the bike, middle of the sunset. That was nice. Sun's still setting a bit here. It was pretty good. That's it. That's what's going on with my life. Uploading maybe, you know, not as frequent. I'll try to, you know, it's something to keep me entertained. de-stressors, you know,